NFL is online at www.nfl.com. For more, log on to ESPN.com. Part of Go Network. Go.com.
Undrafted. He is now the Denver Broncos' all-time leading wide receiver. He also has 2 World Championship Super Bowl rings somewhere tucked away at his house. All of this he did, as Boomer and I like to say, the old-fashioned way. He earned it.
Again with a deep drop, loads it up, left sideline for Rod Smith. Smith adjusts, makes the catch, touchdown, Denver.
He knows the game. You know, he's very skilled, but he's very smart. And he knows every position on the team. He can play any position.
He's always in the right spot. He knows when to come open. He knows when I'm going to be going to him. And you know, not many receivers ever learn that, and he's mastered it. I think
he's as good as players I've been around, as good as leaders I've been around.
In the past 9 years, Rod Smith has led the Broncos in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. But it wasn't until the departure of veterans like Shannon Sharpe and John Elway that Smith became a leader off the field.
All of them had their own way of doing it. And for me, a few years there, it was real quiet. Just go about your business, do your work, you know, don't say anything. You know, and as those guys started leaving, you know, I was one of the senior guys that was left, you know. And so I had to be a little bit more vocal. And so I've taken on that role.
He's a great leader. He takes a lot of pressure off of me. He's real verbal. He's very in-your-face kind of guy that'll get guys going, where I'm the opposite of that. I kind of just lead by example. Occasionally I'll have to say something, but guys get tired of hearing me talk. So, you know, Rod definitely, from what he's done in his career, when he talks, people listen.
He sets the example around here by what he does each and every day, not just on Sundays when everyone sees him.
That leadership style is why you won't see Smith doing this.
You know what? I ask myself that sometimes. Why don't I do that? Why don't I make myself a household name by, you know, in some cases making yourself look like a fool? I choose not to do it because, you know what? Barry Sanders didn't do it. Emmitt Smith didn't do it. Lance Swan didn't do it. John Stallworth didn't do it. But I respect the game. You know, and I think sometimes they can get to a point where they're disrespecting the game.
He doesn't jump up and point first down or flip the ball up. Flips the ball down, gets back in the huddle, and gets ready to do it again. And that's just Rod. And that's what he's done his whole career, and that's why he's, I think, one of the best receivers in the game.
I told you that what Rod Smith does is all about dedication to the game. During his 11 years with the Broncos, the off-season workout program, Rod Smith has never, ever missed one day of the off-season workout program. It's something that Mike Shanahan points to as, look, if you want to be great, be like Rod, work like Rod, you've got a chance.
He has earned it, and under the radar.
Yes.
Except the radar
only
sees
because
the one that counts. The one that counts.
He's chosen to be under the radar.
Well, that's good.
Yes, absolutely.
People that actually choose to be under
absolutely.
That's very impressive. All right. Pressure today. It abounds.